lot of points, starting from the five basic principles of yoga to India's soft power and the internationalization of yoga, initiatives taken by our Prime Minister and also Sri Ashok Mukherjee, the then permanent representative to United Nations of India, for internationalizing yoga and adopting this day as the International Yoga Day. And it also helped us in spreading our culture throughout the world globally, and how civilized India is, how culturally rich India is. So you have touched upon many points. So thank you for all these words and making us aware of the importance of yoga. So now let me request our main event today, that is a demonstration of yoga and importance of yoga. We have already, our DG sir has introduced our today's special guest, Acharya Mukesh ji of Adi Bharat Foundation and Yoga Guru. So I request Acharya Mukesh ji to address this digital gathering. Thank you, sir.
Namaste. First of all, I wish you all a very happy International Day of Yoga 2020. My heartfelt gratitude to the chairman of Raja Ram Mohan Rai Library Foundation, Sri Kanchan Gupta ji, Director General Dr. Ajay Pratap ji, DDG, Sri Soman Sarkar for celebrating International Yoga Day 2020 and organizing a digital seminar for the members. Also, I welcome all of you and especially all the members and the families in this session. God bless you always to be healthy and happy. No doubt, Kanchan sir has explained a lot about yoga, since body, mind, and spirituality and civilization and the cultural values. Of course, yoga is a message for entire human body, mind, and of course for the humanity. And we have to carry this message and we have to bring our society. Yoga came to an existence through the dedicated sadhanas and greatest wisdom of ancient sages and rishis of India. In today's scenario, yoga is opening a gateway of immense possibility for health, peace, and happiness and world brotherhood. Today, world is realizing the basic mantra of holistic lifestyle, holistic health, and happiness and self motivation, no doubt. Undoubtedly, one of the ancient system of Indian philosophy has connected the knowledge of body, mind, and soul with the science, with the millions of people are talking nowadays, physical, mental, spiritual benefits from the various yoga forms. I have been practicing yoga since my childhood. So I can say that yoga teaches us the art of living, the art of happiness, and also health, peace in our life. Through many definitions, yoga has been described as control of mind and science of attaining perfection in all the actions. There is no limit to the knowledge and benefits of yoga. The more you practice, the more you will continue the benefit. In times of epidemic corona, the use of yoga has become even more important because through yoga, through proper discipline and diet, we can increase our immune system. So what today we are going to practice is the most yogic breathing to enhance our immunity, to boost our immunity. I am audible. So now the time, क्या आप मुझे देख पा रहे हैं?
No,
Sir,
Mukesh.
no, no, sir, your video is off. Your video, sir, kindly on your video.
I already. So now you could
Also,
see.
yeah, now it's okay, sir. Now it's okay.
Okay. So now the time has come that we should make necessary improvement in our lifestyle and make people more and more aware about the topics like health, environment, and peace. Today, on International Day of Yoga, let's all take a resolution that we will adopt the age-old tradition of yoga and Ayurveda in our own lives and make others aware about this system. And we can become vocal for the locals, as our Honorable Prime Minister is saying. Our India will become healthy and happy, and we will be known as the capital of wellness. So yoga can re-establish ourselves once again as a guru of the world, of spirituality, of wisdom. We could be have faith. India's glorious past will be revealed again as the future, and the whole world will acknowledge India very soon as the destination of wellness. So what we are going to today during this epidemic corona scenario, we have all the threats. We have to protect our health, ourselves. We have to protect our family. We cannot move further. We cannot go outside. So that is why United Nations has given a theme for this year: yoga at home, yoga with family. So while staying at home with our family, what yoga could be done to enhance our immune system, to enhance our immunity or antibiotic capacity of our body. So there are many things could be practiced together. While so three things are very important while you are staying at home and while you are staying with your family. The number one, to do something for your immunity. Number two, you have to include very good diet in your routine, and three, the lifestyle. And these three things are the integral part of the yoga. Today during this corona, we everybody is thinking that every fight will be done with the immune system, and how we can improve this immune system. So there are many research during 2005 to 2019, and they revealed that yogic breathing has been so much beneficial that we can, through practicing several types of pranayama, we can improve. Because during the stress, during the anxiety, what happens, our body release a hormone that is called cortisol. A liquid is being released from the body, cortisol, and this affects our WBC. So WBC growth is stopped due to the cortisol hormone. So what yoga breathing does, it improves the function of WBC. There are many research, there are many studies. They have shown if you practice on regular basis, yogic breathing means pranayam. If you go to the ancient time, there are a lot of literature available about like Gheranda Shanhita, like Hat Pradipika. So it is mentioned Yavanto Jeev Jantva Tavanto Vasna. Similarly, if we understood like that Yavanto Jeev Jantva Tavanto Shwasanam, each species of this planet has different breathing pattern, different breathing system. Like a rabbit, suppose you might have seen a rabbit takes 30 to 40 breath in a minute, and he lives for 8 to 10 years, his lifespan. Similarly, a horse takes 25 to 30 breath in a minute, and he lives for 20 years approximately. And a man, he breathes 15 to 80 times in a minute, and his lifespan is 80 to 100 years. And an elephant, 6 to 7 times he breathes in a minute, and he lives 150 to 200 years. And a turtle, 4 to 5 times in a minute his breathing rate, and his lifespan is 300 to 40 400 years. So this is what you can see how breathing works and how we can increase the lifespan. And there are many research, they have observed that WBC growth was increased during the practice of pranayam. And there are some research also showing that the circulation of the blood was improved in our arteries, and there are some research they are showing stress level was reduced and autoimmune system was strengthened. So slow and deep breathing works with our parasympathetic nervous system. So this is what we are going to do today. There are certain yogic breathing which helps to supply the maximum amount of oxygen to your body. If we go through the ancient text or ancient literature, ancient yogic literature, this says that our body is made up of five gross elements. We can live without earth, we can live without fire, ether, space, but without air we cannot live. So air is the most essential thing. It directly goes to the body and it consume and then oxygenated blood supply to the all parts of the body. So therefore this is the only component which directly being absorbed by the body, absorbed by the body, and it goes to various organs and various system, whether it is digestive system, endocrine system, nervous system, glandular system, all the maximum systems of the body. So we are going to do some yogic breathing, the most beneficial breathing which can enhance, which can boost your immunity. So yogic pranayam or yogic breathing has many benefits. So before that we have to understand how it works. So there are three types of immunity. We have to understand properly. तीन तरह का immune system होता है. Number one is innate immunity, that is by birth, inbuilt. We are born with that kind of immunity. Like our skin is the largest organ in our body and it works, it keeps our body hydrated. Similarly, the saliva, the glands and the tears, sweating, so these are the inbuilt. So immunity is just like a troop deployed on your border to security the nation, to country. So if any terrorist or any enemies access to your nation, to your country, then there are some deployment of force. So this the first layer of immunity, it works. And there are second type of immunity, that is called adaptive immunity. We adopt, and there are T cells, B cells, killer cells. So this is like a special commando. If any enemy access in our body, any virus, सूक्ष्मजीवी, परजीवी, विषाणु, जीवाणु, कोई आपके शरीर में आ जाए तो हमारे अंदर ये कमांडोज हैं, टी सेल्स हैं, बी सेल्स हैं, किलर सेल्स हैं, एंड दे स्कैन एंड दे मेक द प्लाज्मा, दे इंप्रूव द ऑटो इम्यून body. So this is also a adaptive immunity. And the third immunity is acquired. After we take birth, we take from this immunity like a mother feeding, mother's feed. जो बच्चे को माँ स्तनपान कराती है, ये इम्यूनिटी हम उससे ले सकते हैं. इसी तरीके से फ्रॉम वैक्सीनेशन, फ्रॉम लाइफ स्टाइल, फ्रॉम योगा, फ्रॉम हर्ब्स, फ्रॉम फूड. सो इससे इम्यूनिटी को हम बेहतर बना सकते हैं. सो इस इम्यूनिटी पे हम कैसे काम करें? योगा प्राणायाम के द्वारा भी, बाय प्रैक्टिसिंग, बाय डूइंग योगा आसनास and pranayama, we can improve this immunity. So we are going to do few pranayam today. Number one is anulom vilom. So what to do is anulom vilom is an alternative breathing, and there are 72,000 energy channels in our body, and all the energy flows through these channels. And how we can purify these channels? So this is what Anulom Vilom does. It is alternative breathing. So the important thing of doing Anulom Vilom is what? We have to keep our spinal column straight. So if you are practicing with me today's session, like you said, this demonstration or practical session, we can interact in that way. So just keep your spinal column straight and place your wrist, both the wrist on your respective knees, and then use your right hand always like this, index finger and middle finger with the support of your thumb. You can just put here like this, and this is pranayam mudra. Like that you can perform, and left wrist will be placed on your left knee, and then you close your right nostril. In 10 seconds, we have to maintain the ratio. So 10 seconds, we will breathe in, and 10 seconds, we will breathe out. Then again, we will breathe in from the same nostril. and we'll breathe out. So always remember, breathing first we start from the left nostril. So always inhalation is done from the left, exhalation from the right nostril. So breathe in from the left. 10 seconds you have to count. So once you count 10 seconds, breathe in from the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Out from the right side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. In from the right side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Out from the left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. एक राउंड हुआ, सेकेंड राउंड करते हैं हम लोग. अगेन ब्रीथ इन फ्रॉम द लेफ्ट नॉस्ट्रिल. स्टार्ट स्लोली डीप ब्रीथिंग. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Out from the right side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. In from the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Out from the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. अगेन तीसरा राउंड करते हैं. एक राउंड और करके देखें. याद रखें कि जिससे श्वास लेते हैं उससे कभी छोड़ते नहीं है अनुलोम विलोम में. So always remember, suppose you breathe in from the left nostril, then you have to exhale from the right nostril. Then inhalation will be done again from the same right nostril. Exhalation is done from the opposite nostril. So this is considered one round. So let's do one more round. You can just see how to do. First, breathe in from the left nostril. Keep your spine very straight and be seated very calm and quiet. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Out from the right side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. In from the right nostril. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And out from the left nostril. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. ये हम लोगों ने 5 राउंड किए हैं अनुलोम विलोम के. तो वी हैव डन 5 rounds of Anulom Vilom. So after doing this 5 rounds of Anulom Vilom, we can go for some muscles. Our muscles of clavicular muscles and intercostal muscles and abdominal muscles. These 3 muscles are responsible for our respiratory system. So how we can improve the respiration and how we can tone up these particular muscles. These muscles are good for respiration and your breathing, and also it prepare your lungs for breathing exercise or pranayam. So let's do what are these, and these are very simple to practice. Even at your office, in your office, you can do while sitting on your chair, anywhere while you are sitting, and there are no contraindication, there are no side effect, there are no after effect. Everybody can, any age group of male and female can do this kind of exercise. So I will demonstrate you how you can do this exercise. What we have to do, keep all your tips of the fingers on top of the shoulders like this, and then bring your elbows closer in front of your chin like this. And then we will do 10 times clockwise rotation, right? While keeping the spinal column straight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And after doing 10 times clockwise forward, we have to do backward in opposite direction. So let's do, we all can practice together while keeping the backbone straight. Let's do in opposite. 1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is called shoulder rotation, Skand Chalan, one of the best pose to improve the flexibility of your shoulder muscles, shoulder blades, and also strengthening your clavicular and intercostal muscles. Those who are suffering from any kind of cervical pain, cervical spondylitis, or any compression on your C2 and C3 vertebrae. So this exercise is very good. Those who are suffering also from the frozen shoulder, so this is also very good. Neck pain, shoulder pain, cervical pain, and severe headache. So this shoulder rotation, Skand Chalan could be practice. So one, हम लोगों ने एक अनुलोम विलोम प्राणायाम किया and we have done this shoulder rotation. Now we are going for the next practice of breathing, that is called Kapal Bhati. Kapal means your forehead and Bhati means signing. So Kapal Bhati is forehead signing. It brings signing on your forehead. It means it relieves all the stress, anxiety. This is a cleansing procedure of yoga. One of the 6 cleansing procedure of yoga. So it helps when we do Kapalbhati, you may feel sweating. So remember, there are 3 different phases of doing Kapalbhati. One is simple one, Saral Abhyas. Then the medium one, the Madhyam, and the advanced means आगे का जो लोग प्रैक्टिस कर रहे हैं, those who are in the practice for a long time, they can go for the advanced one. Those who are doing as a beginner and having some problems like any cardiac problem, stunt or bypass surgery or any post-operative cases, so they can do very slow. 1 minute में 40 strokes. In 1 minute they can perform 40 strokes, and medium level they will do 80 strokes in a minute, and advanced level they will do 120 strokes in a minute. And I will demonstrate you how to do these strokes. And if you do regular Kapalbhati, this works in 3 ways: purification, detoxification, and circulation. Circulation of blood among all the parts of the body, and purification of all energy tracts, and detoxification of all the toxins. Flush out all the toxins from the body. So Kapalbhati is one of the most powerful practice. Many of the yoga centers, many of the yoga gurus, they keep on talking about Kapalbhati and the amazing benefit. What happens during the Kapalbhati? It's a forceful exhalation. So when you do this practice, you exhale forcefully. It means you release CO2 from the body. So it is throwing CO2 out from the body. When you throw CO2 out from the body, the amount of oxygen is increased. So this improves the supply of oxygen in our body, and oxygen is the most essential component for healing. It is also considered as a one of the most powerful practice for the pranic healing. So let's do this Kapalbhati. Kapalbhati में एक चीज का हमेशा ध्यान रखें. One thing you have to concentrate. It is constant active forceful exhalation. Number one. Second thing, your body remain immobile, and your stomach, your bladder has to be empty. So, first comes Saral. Like bypass, stunt, or
Mohit, his audio is not clear.
आचार्य जी आपका वो वीडियो और फोटो नहीं आ रहा, ऑडियो और वीडियो नहीं आ रहा सर।
The vocal cord, that is not Kapalbhati at all. So we are doing Kapalbhati now. So these are the 40 strokes of Kapalbhati. हम 40 strokes कर सकते हैं. अगला, after doing this Kapalbhati, there is a one more exercise. Please expand your chest, which open the lungs cavity. How we can do? You can fix your elbows by the armpit and then place both the small fingers together and then slowly breathe in and expand your shoulders, chest to the maximum like this and breathe in and then breath out. So 5 times you can do after doing Kapalbhati. Breathe in, पूरा श्वास भरें और फिर पूरा श्वास को खाली करें. So fill your lungs with the maximum amount when you breathe in and expand your chest to the maximum extent and then breath out, empty lungs and bring your small and breath out. Breathe in, breath out. This is the forceful exhalation. We have to be seated on our heels, like from your mouth. In, out. 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 10 times forward and 10 times like this. Breathe in. This will be strengthening the back muscles, your hands, shoulders, lungs, and of course, the capacity of your lungs. In, out. Breathe in, breath out. Breathe in, breath out. Breathe in, out. In, out. Breathe in, out. Breathe in, out. breathe in, out, in, out. And then one more round in this pran kriya. There are three different patterns. One is the front, one is the side, and one is the up. ये हमारे लंग्स के लिए, हमारे थोरेसिक, हमारे लंबर और हमारे चेस्ट के लिए, इंटरकॉस्टल मसल्स के लिए सबसे ज्यादा बेनिफिशियल एक्सरसाइज है। अगर हम ब्रीदिंग के साथ इन सूक्ष्म व्यायाम को इनकॉर्पोरेट करते हैं तो इसके बेनिफिट ज्यादा रहेंगे और इनके कोई साइड इफेक्ट, आफ्टर इफेक्ट नहीं है। दीज आर द मोस्ट बेनिफिशियल प्रैक्टिसेस व्हेन यू गो फॉर ब्रीदिंग। इट improves the lungs capacity, toning all the major muscles which support our lungs and the respiration, inhalation as well as the exhalation. तो अगला वाला करके देख लेते हैं। breathe in, out, in, out, in, out, breathe in, breath out, breathe in, out, breathe in, out, breathe in, out. तो ये प्राणायाम अनुलोम विलोम, कपालभाति, प्राण क्रिया, and one more pranayam we are going to introduce today in this session is Bhramari. Bhramari means the humming sound. You have to just close your lobes, earlobes with the thumb, both the, and then index finger and the middle finger. You can keep all the fingers on your eyes and just produce the sound of humming, like and this pranayam is also known as anti-stress. When we are in stress, when we feel anxiety, because during the stress, during the anxiety, body release, adrenal gland release the cortisol, and that affect the WBC. So this pranayam is much beneficial to cope up stress and stress-oriented disorders and the problem. So how we can do this? Let's see. 5 rounds I can demonstrate you right now. I can see we are running short time, so we can do 1 or 2 practices more. Then we can like this, and then you breathe in. फिर से श्वास भरें। So this is Bhramari Pranayam, and after this we are going to practice one more kriya. It is called Sing Kriya. Sing Kriya is very, in fact, our respiratory, upper respiratory tract. So how we can clean this upper respiratory tract and how we can strengthen these muscles, throat muscles, our lungs, alveoli, and bronchioles. So let's see this. What we have to do, we have to stand on our knees and we have to keep the palms like this, and this portion we have to keep very relaxed. And then what we have to do is slowly you breathe in like this and exhale, and then you bring your tongue out while you exhale. from the throat. You have to produce this sound, or this can be done like this also. I can show you. So 5 to 7 times constantly and forceful exhalation from the throat region. If there is any congestion, if there is any problem in your throat and upper respiratory tract, you can clean. That's why this is considered as a kriya in Yog Kriya, Sing Kriya, the loin cleansing. So we have to be seated on our heels, hold your both the knees and be seated on your heels. Then place your palm between the gap of your knees and then just take a little weight on your shoulder and then just breathe in and then by exhalation bring your tongue out like this. So this improves the lung capacity and this cleans. There are a lot of studies on these practices, and these could be practices at home with family, as the International Yoga Protocol, the international theme for this 2020 says yoga at home, yoga with family. So I think these are the practices you can do at your home with your family, and you can get the best result. And there are few more things you have to just think about. What are the reasons? The lifestyle play a very vital role. So late night working habits आपकी इम्यूनिटी को अफेक्ट कर सकती है. तो हमेशा ध्यान दें कि आपके जो काम करने का जो दिन है, वो काम करने का जो तरीका है, उसमें थोड़ा सा सुधार लेके आए. खराब नींद, डिस्टर्ब स्लीप. बहुत से लोग सोचते हैं कि क्वालिटी स्लीप के बारे में ज्यादा सोचें अगर आपका जो क्वांटिटी स्लीप. लोग सोचते हैं कि मैं बहुत अच्छी नींद सोए हैं, क्वालिटी की नींद सोए हैं, तो 8 घंटे सोने की जरूरत नहीं है. वो आपके बॉडी का मेटाबॉलिज्म, आपके बॉडी के अंदर जो क्रियाएं हैं, रासायनिक क्रियाएं हैं, वो ठीक से सुचारू रूप से हो सकती हैं. योर बॉडी कैन बी स्ट्रेंथन इफ यू आर टेकिंग एनफ 2 आवर्स प्रॉपर स्लीप. लाइक घोड़े बेच करके अगर आप सोए हैं 2 घंटे, तो आपकी बॉडी रिज्यूम हो जाएगी. बॉडी हैज इट्स ओन हीलिंग सिस्टम, रिज्यूमिनेटिव सिस्टम. तो लेट द बॉडी डू इट्स रिपेयर इट्स ओन थ्रू योर नीड. एंड तीसरा महत्वपूर्ण चीज है कि व्हाइट कंपोनेंट जैसे शुगर का इंटेक कम करें. ये आपकी इम्यूनिटी को डैमेज करता है. मैदा, व्हाइट फ्लोर, वो उसको कम खाएं. एंड एक्सेस ऑफ साल्ट, उसको भी कम करें. ड्रग्स, एल्कोहल एंड स्मोकिंग भी इम्यूनिटी को अफेक्ट करता है, तो वहां भी थोड़ा सा आपको ध्यान देने की जरूरत है. एंड जंक फूड और आउटसाइड ईटिंग, उसको भी थोड़ा सा कम करें. वो भी आपकी इम्यूनिटी को अफेक्ट कर सकता है. पानी कम पीना, पानी को ज्यादा से ज्यादा पिए. अभी समर है, समर में 4.5 से 5.5 लीटर, 4.5 to 5.5 liters water in a day is a requirement. To consume, increase the intake of water in your day-to-day life, especially during the summer, and keep your body hydrated. And then the very important is physical activities. Concentrate and take a resolution on this International Yoga Day. At least 20 minutes you will give to your body. Remember, your body is your asset. It should not become a liability. Once your body become a liability, your assets will be null and void. तो आप हमेशा इस चीज को ध्यान दें कि शरीर ही आपका सबसे बड़ा एसेट है और ये लाइबिलिटी न बने. अगर आप इन चीजों को लाइफस्टाइल में अगर आप इंक्लूड करते हैं, तो डेफिनेटली यू कैन लिव हेल्दी लाइफ, यू कैन लिव पीसफुल लाइफ, यू कैन लिव लॉन्ग लाइफ. और इनटेक क्या करें? हमारे घर के स्पाइसेस के जो बॉक्सेस हैं, मसालदानी का जो डिब्बा है, उसमें कुछ चीजों को बढ़ा लें. हम को ज्यादा से ज्यादा यूज करें. तो वी स्टार्ट यूजिंग मोर हर्ब्स. अगर हमारा इंडियन सिस्टम में स्पाइसेस का तो कॉन्सेप्ट है, लेकिन उसके साथ साथ जो सीजनल फ्रूट्स हैं, सीजनल वेजिटेबल्स हैं, उस पर भी जाएं. आंवला, आंवले को अपना खाने में शामिल करें, अपने खाने में शामिल करें. काली मिर्च, black pepper you can include in your diet, haldi, turmeric you can include in your diet, ginger, neem, lasun. So all these things you can include in your diet and you can live really happy life, healthy life. क्योंकि अब हमें इम्यूनिटी के साथ साथ इन चीजों पर भी ध्यान देना होगा। आज कोरोना के संकट काल ने हमें सबको ये सोचने पे मजबूर कर दिया है कि आगे जो आने वाली हर लड़ाई है वो हमें इम्यून सिस्टम को बेहतर बनाने के लिए लड़नी होगी। इसके लिए हमें अपने शरीर में, हमें अपने जीवन में बेहतर बनाने के लिए शरीर की रोग प्रतिरोधक क्षमता को भी बढ़ाना होगा और उसके साथ साथ पर्यावरण के साथ सामंजस्य बिठाना होगा। हम देख रहे हैं कि आजकल वैकल्पिक चिकित्सा यानी कि ऑल्टरनेटिव, आपका कॉम्प्लीमेंट्री, ऑल्टरनेटिव और होलिस्टिक और सोशल प्रिवेंटिव मेडिसिन की बातें ज्यादा हो रही हैं और ये वक्त भी है कि हम इन तरह की चीजों पे जाएं, ड्रगलेस सिस्टम को ज्यादा एडॉप्ट करें और लोग इस विचार के प्रति ज्यादा जागरूक भी हो रहे हैं कि दवाओं के बिना हम बीमारियों को कैसे रोक सकते हैं। जी हाँ, रोगों के निदान और उपचार में योग और आयुर्वेद आज एक बड़ी भूमिका निभा सकते हैं। हालांकि ये भी सच है कि आधुनिक चिकित्सा के बिना हम बीमारियों का इलाज नहीं कर सकते, दवाइयों के बिना कोई भविष्य नहीं होगा। लेकिन ये भी सच है कि आप अपने सही भोजन से, आप अपनी सही जीवन शैली से, सही दिनचर्या से बहुत सारी बीमारियों को होने से रोक सकते हैं। यू कैन प्रिवेंट वेरियस डिसऑर्डर, यू कैन प्रिवेंट वेरियस severe shortcomings if you maintain good lifestyle, if you maintain very good diet and you do some yoga breathing in the morning, because moving your body in the morning and evening, twisting your body, bending your body is not enough. You have to bend your mind also. You have to make your mind into different era. So body, mind, soul के साथ connect होकर के जब आप आगे की यात्रा करेंगे तो complete wellness, कंप्लीट होलिस्टिक हेल्थ और शरीर, मन, सांसों के साथ साथ जब आप प्योर कॉन्शियसनेस के साथ कनेक्ट होंगे तो कॉन्सेप्ट जो है हेल्थ का फिर दूर नहीं रह जाएगा। आज जो हम लोगों ने प्राणायाम किए हैं वो सारे प्राणायाम इम्यून सिस्टम को लेकर के, हेल्थ को लेकर के और रेस्पिरेटरी ट्रैक को लेकर के थे। आज हमने जो भी अभ्यास किए, whatever we have practiced today, it is all addressed to the problems related to our upper respiratory tract, related to immune system. So I hope this session would be very beneficial, useful to everyone, and I think I can over to the admin. So my time is almost, मुझे इतना टाइम दिया था, अगर आप कहें तो मैं I can continue further.
Yes, sir, you can continue. You can continue.
जी,
You can continue, sir.
ओके,
वही
तो हाँ, हमें बस इतना ही समझना है कि इस इम्यूनिटी को हम कैसे बेहतर बना सकते हैं। आप बस इतना समझ के चलिए कि रोग प्रतिरोधक जो क्षमता है, हमारा जो इम्यून सिस्टम है, हमारा विभिन्न प्रकार की कोशिकाएं हैं, ऊतक हैं और अंगों का एक विशाल और संगठित नेटवर्क है जो शरीर की रोगाणु, वायरस, विषाणु, सूक्ष्मजीवी, परजीवी और अन्य जो अवांछित जैविक आक्रमण होते हैं उनसे शरीर को बचाता है। और यही हमारा अगर सिस्टम कोलैप्स होता है तो फिर हम कोल्ड, कफ और फीवर जिनको सबसे ज्यादा होता है, हर सीजन में जिनको ज्यादा होता है, समझ लीजिएगा उनको इम्यून सिस्टम पे सबसे ज्यादा काम करने की जरूरत है। तो जिनका इम्यून सिस्टम वीक है वो जल्दी से कोल्ड, कफ, हेडेक, इस तरह की समस्याएं, फीवर एंड गैस्ट्रोइंटेस्टाइनल प्रॉब्लम्स का शिकार हो जाते हैं। तो इन चीजों को हमें ठीक रखना है। तो योग में ऐसी बहुत सारी क्रियाएं हैं, बहुत सारे आसन हैं, बहुत सारी इस तरह के प्राणायाम है, ध्यान है, और ये ध्यान किस तरह से कार्य करता है उसको देखें। ध्यान को हमेशा अपने जीवन में शामिल करें, जीवन शैली में। ध्यान दिन में कम से कम मेडिटेशन मीन्स अटेनमेंट ऑफ द ब्लिसफुल स्टेट ऑफ प्योर कॉन्शियसनेस। जब आपके ध्यान बहुत सरल है, बहुत सहज है, आप लोग कभी भी ध्यान कर सकते हैं, जब चाहे तब ध्यान कर सकते हैं, दिन में, शाम को, सुबह, और जब भी आपको ऐसा लगे कि कुछ अच्छा नहीं लग रहा, जीवन में कुछ अच्छा घटित नहीं हो रहा, आप मेडिटेट कर सकते हैं। मेडिटेशन इज जस्ट लाइक a cup of tea, having a cup of tea. when you travel with your sensory communication, and when you experience the essence of all components of the taste, when you start tasting your life, जब आप अपनी जिंदगी में स्वाद लेना चालू कर देते हैं, समझ लीजिएगा कि आप ध्यान की तरफ बढ़ने लगे हैं। स्वाद लेना और ध्यान में कोई ज्यादा अंतर नहीं है। अगर आपकी आंखें स्वाद लेना जानती हैं, अगर आपकी स्किन स्वाद लेना जानती है, अगर आपकी जीभ स्वाद लेना जानती है, अगर आपकी स्मेल, नोज, सेंसेशन स्वाद लेना जानते हैं, तो समझ लीजिएगा कि आप मेडिटेशन कर सकते हैं। मेडिटेशन है और ये इटर्नल है, ये कॉन्शियसनेस के साथ है, ये ब्लिस के साथ है, ये सुप्रीम कॉन्शियसनेस के साथ है। तो चाय का स्वाद, अगर आप चाय हो तो चाय से स्टार्ट करें, एक कप को लें और बस कप को हाथ में होल्ड करें एंड फील इट, और उसको अनुभव करें। और जब आप कप को एक चाय को मिल्क का टेस्ट बता दे, उसमें चीनी का टेस्ट बता दे, उसमें अदरक का टेस्ट अगर आपके ब्रेन तक कम्युनिकेट हो जाए, तो समझ लो कि आपने चाय के साथ मेडिटेशन कर लिया। आप मुझे सुन रहे हैं, इसका मतलब आप मेडिटेशन में हैं, आप मेरी चीजों का स्वाद ले रहे हैं। When your eyes is communicating with me, when your ears are communicating with me, when your smell sensation are communicating with me, when you are totally interacting with me, with your senses, with all the senses, your attention is diverted into one point, you are focused on one point, tatra pratyekanta dhyanam, the entire consciousness is moving in one direction, that is called meditation. तो दिन में एक बार ध्यान का अभ्यास जरूर करें। योग में ध्यान का बहुत बहुत महत्व है, जिसमें शरीर, मन, आत्मा को एक साथ ला करके जीवन की पूर्णता को प्राप्त किया जाता है। योग का केंद्र बिंदु है श्वसन और ध्यान, जो मानव मन को स्थिर करके शांति को प्रदान करता है। हमारे ब्रेन से ग्रे मैटर खत्म हो जाता है जब हम मेडिटेशन करते हैं, कोर्टिसोल का बनना कम हो जाता है, WBC का बनना ज्यादा हो जाता है, ऑटो इम्यून सिस्टम स्ट्रेंथन होता है और हमारे हार्मोन बैलेंस हो जाते हैं, हमारी ग्लैंडुलर फंक्शन बढ़ जाता है। ध्यान के ये फायदे हैं। जैसे जैसे योग में ध्यान करते जाते हैं, आप ध्यान का अभ्यास तनाव और चिंता को कम करने में बहुत मददगार साबित होता है। ध्यान व्यक्ति की रोग प्रतिरोधक क्षमता के साथ साथ सकारात्मक विचारों से मुक्ति दिलाता है और सकारात्मक सोच को विकसित कर जागरूक yourself and your surrounding. So once you become aware, once you become more conscious, once you become more aware of your surroundings, more aware of yourself, your body, your mind, your breath, and then you start making discipline your body, discipline your breath, and discipline your mind, then you can connect with the pure consciousness, and that state is called meditation. The blissful state of pure consciousness is considered as a state of meditation. तो ध्यान अवेयरनेस है पूरा। जब आप ग्रोथ से शटल की तरफ जाते हैं, जब आप बाहर से अंदर की ओर आते हैं, आउटर से इनर होते हैं, आप पूरे ग्रोथ लेवल को छोड़ करके एक प्योर कॉन्शियस लेवल की तरफ कनेक्ट होते हैं, एंड दैट इज कॉल्ड मेडिटेशन। तो आपके दिमाग में सिर्फ एक विचार पर ही केंद्रित हो जाता है, और ध्यान को केंद्रित करने के लिए जब आप अपने मन को एक ही विचार पर ट्रेनिंग देने के लिए प्रशिक्षित करते हैं, उसको केंद्रित करते हैं, तो आपका ध्यान आपकी चेतना के साथ कनेक्ट हो जाता है। और ऐसे में आपको करना क्या है, आप करके देखें, ध्यान की स्थिति में सहज होकर के बैठें। So be seated very calm and quiet, be very relaxed and just withdraw your mind from the outward. एक चीज का हमेशा ध्यान रखें, पतंजलि योग दर्शन में लिखा है अभ्यास वैराग्याभ्याम तन निरोधा, मतलब अभ्यास और वैराग्य। अभ्यास का मतलब अटैचमेंट, और अटैचमेंट से डिटैचमेंट होगा। आज हम इंटरनेशनल योगा डे के लिए अटैच हुए हैं, तो इसका मतलब है हम कहीं से डिटैच भी हुए हैं। तो आप जितना अटैच होते जाएंगे इंटरनल, आप एक्सटर्नल डिटैच होते ही जाएंगे। तो ये अटैचमेंट डिटैचमेंट वर्क्स टुगेदर, बोथ आर सप्लीमेंट टू ईच अदर, एक दूसरे से जुड़े हुए हैं। और आप जैसे जैसे बाहर से डिटैच होंगे, आप अंदर अटैच होंगे। तो ये अभ्यास और वैराग्य, जैसे जैसे अभ्यास बढ़ता जाएगा, तो बाहर की चीजों से, अनागरिक चीजों से आपका वैराग्य, आपका डिटैचमेंट होता चला जाएगा। तो आराम की स्थिति में बस सहज होकर के बैठे। सहज का मतलब है कोई बहुत सारी एक्सपेक्टेशंस के साथ में बैठे, क्योंकि क्या होता है कि ध्यान की स्थिति में लोग कमरे बंद करा देते हैं, आंखें बंद करा देते हैं और कहते हैं कि आप बस किसी एक ऑब्जेक्ट को देखो, और आप इतनी मेमोरी लेकर के of thought, it will produce several thoughts and many thoughts will appear on your mental surface. So it is very important, withdraw yourself from the all thoughts, become like a seer, you become like an observer, you become like a perceptioner, and you are not supposed to involve with the thoughts which are operating on your mental surface. इस चीज का विशेष ध्यान रखें कि आप उन चीजों के ऊपर ध्यान बिल्कुल ना दें जो, ये तो इस तरीके से है जैसे एक लेक, माइंड इज जस्ट लाइक अ लेक, when you throw a stone into the lake many ripples come appear on the water surface. Similarly, अगर दिमाग मन के अंदर एक विचार आएगा, सपोज हाथी, तो हाथी से रिलेटेड बहुत सारे थॉट्स अपीयर होंगे ही होंगे। तो आपको हाथी को नहीं छोड़ना है, आपको जो थॉट है, कॉन्शियसनेस का जो थॉट है, उसके साथ ट्रेवल करना है। एंड यू आर नॉट गोइंग आउट फ्रॉम दैट पर्टिकुलर थॉट, यू फोकस, यू गोइंग इन वन डायरेक्शन विथ प्रॉपर अवेयरनेस। तो आराम की स्थिति में सहज होकर के बैठें, आंखों को बंद करें और अपनी सांसों को आराम दें। ध्यान के लिए सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट यही। तो बी सीटेड वेरी काम एंड क्वाइट, बिल्कुल रिलैक्स होकर के बैठ जाएं, मन को स्वतंत्र छोड़ दें। अभी कुछ पल, कुछ क्षण हम ध्यान करते हैं, मेडिटेशन, तत्र प्रत्येक तांता ध्यानम, द कॉन्स्टेंट अवेयरनेस ऑन वन पॉइंट इज कॉल्ड मेडिटेशन। तो कैसे करेंगे? आप बिल्कुल सहज होकर के बैठ, आराम से बैठ, मन, शरीर और सांसों को बिल्कुल फ्री कर दें, एकदम फ्री कर दें। तो लीव योर माइंड फ्री, लेट योर बॉडी आल्सो बी फ्री, लेट योर ब्रीदिंग आल्सो फंक्शन वेरी फ्रीली। Involuntary respiration, body mind very calm and quiet, and then किसी भी तरह का कोई थॉट न रहे। आप जितना रिलैक्स हो सकते हैं, जितना अपनी आंखें बंद करें और क्योंकि आपकी आइडेंटिटी ही आपको परेशान करती है मेडिटेशन। तो फर्स्ट थिंग यू डिलीट, ये फोल्डर डिलीट करें कि यू आर नॉट इन, यू आर नॉट इन डेस्टिनेशन। सारे अटैचमेंट, I, myself from outward. And this is the journey of eternal awareness. And we are going deeper. Be seated very calm and quiet. Keep your mind very cool, body very relaxed, and breathing very normal breathing. Spontaneously be aware of your involuntary respiration. And keep your body very relaxed. Make sure all the muscles are relaxed. Mind is very calm and quiet. को अपने मन में अनुभव करें। पूरे शरीर को अपने मन में अनुभव करें। Entire body, the whole body in your mind, and develop the awareness of relaxation every day. Now be very consciously aware of your particular parts of the body which are connecting you to the flow. शरीर के उन हिस्सों पर ध्यान दें जिनका संपर्क जमीन के साथ आप शरीर के उन हिस्सों पर ध्यान दें के उन हिस्सों जो हिप्स बॉडी के वेट को अनुभव करें and surrender your body weight to the flow. Let the body weight collapse with the gravity. And then become aware of spinal column. Develop the awareness of relaxation. Be very consciously aware of both the shoulders, your head, your forehead, face, facial muscles. Keep your facial muscles very calm and quiet. Very peaceful mind, pleasant feelings, smiling face. And now be very consciously aware of your chest region. Develop the awareness of inner containment here. Be consciously observe your breath, incoming and outgoing breath. पूरा ध्यान आने वाली और जाने वाली सांस के ऊपर दें और हर आने वाली सांस के साथ you feel as if your body comes up and each time you breathe out you feel as the body goes down and develop this awareness of the void. Each time you breathe in you feel your body comes up and each time you breathe out you feel the body goes down and keep this feeling for a while and then पूरा ध्यान श्वास पे दें. Be very consciously aware of your breath. And now observe inner silence. बिल्कुल inner silence को observe करें. And then bring your awareness at the center of your eyebrow. पूरा ध्यान, पूरी एकाग्रता, पूरी awareness, पूरी चेतना center of the eyebrow के ऊपर and feel the first light of the sun as if falling at the center of your eyebrow. Be very consciously aware as if first light of the sun is constantly falling at the center of your eyebrow and feel the enlightenment everywhere. Bring a smile on your face and connect with the muscles who are involved with the smile. ऐसी कौन सी मांसपेशियां हैं जब आप मुस्कुराते हैं, जब आप हंसते हैं, तो उनके ऊपर स्ट्रेन आता है, प्रेशर आता है और खिंचाव आता है. Connect with those muscles. Bring your awareness on your smile and then dive deeper inside your heart. Take this smile deep, much deeper inside your heart. Let your heart also feel bliss, happiness, and then we will do Om chanting 3 times. All will do 3 times Om chanting. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. My special thanks to Chairman Sir, DG Rajaram Mohan Rai, Library Foundation, and DDG, Director General and Deputy Director General, for this opportunity. And I wish you all the best and very, very happy International Day of Yoga 2020.
Thank you, sir. It was an excellent, sir, presentation, and you started with a speech, and that how do we connect through yoga our body, mind, and soul. Then you dwelt on the how do we increase our immunity, which is very much required in the current context. Then you went on to describe something about very interesting facts about the animal kingdom, how their lives are prolonged from the perspective of breathing. Then you dwelt on then you spoke on the various aspects of yoga, and most excitingly, your demonstration of yoga. We didn't expect so much. Actually, we were a little bit skeptical. We thought that it will be a speech one way, something like one way, but we all participated with you. We had today 60 participants in total, uh, participating from various parts of West Bengal, participating from Mumbai, participating from our Chennai office, participating from our Guwahati office, and also participating from our Delhi office. All of us, for all of us, it was an exciting, practically speaking, an exciting journey. And your after this all kinds of these pranayams, then these breathing exercises, then your conclusion, that is the most important part, the journey towards our inner soul through dhyana. So, sir, we are really spellbound. I don't know how to express our gratitude to you. We thought that we may not be able to observe the International Yoga Day this year, which is such an exciting event. But this digital event was really, you have made such a good presentation, such an exciting presentation. We really enjoyed this, sir. I am so on behalf of the entire family of Raja Ram Mohan Rai Library Foundation, on behalf of our chairman, on behalf of our director general, we express our deepest gratitude to you for presenting these exercises and all these breathing exercises, everything, and all your thoughts on this. So I express my gratitude. I also thank the all the participants who have joined these programs from various parts of our country, all my colleagues. I, I sincerely acknowledge the webinar team who have organized this, who have worked really hard to organize this program. I also thank our Director General, our Deputy Director and Administration, our chairmen, and most importantly, our chairman, sir, who has actually conceptualized this program. Sir, with these words, and I take the permission, I request Director General, sir, to conclude this program. I now request our
Thank
Director
you.
General to
It's a
conclude.
pleasure indeed to be here on this platform.
Thank you very much, Shri Kanchan Gupta ji, and thanks to all of the persons who have participated in this program. Thank you.
Okay, sir. With this, this program comes to a conclusion. We conclude this program, today's program. There